let's get started with finally starting Final Fantasy XVI. And turn off the controller rumble. Nah. Action focused. Let's go. It wants me to actually stream Final Fantasy.
Was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me turn up the volume.
of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation.
Bring up can.
Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Starting with a fight between two summons. Oh. I might need to tune my graphics settings a little bit. Oh! Hey, thank you for the follow! Hell, I forgot how good of a, like, how... Whoa. Huh? Yeah, I think I need to adjust my settings. Whoa. I'm on. Give me a second, actually. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust my settings. I'll do it later. I'm on the Steam build, and I have to adjust my settings just because of the fact that I normally am not streaming this game, so I can usually play at the highest settings and not have to worry about that stuff. Crazy openings. I also say 16 definitely has a crazy opening sequence. And I love the soundtrack. We're here with Clive. I will say this, while I have made it far into Final Fantasy XVI, I have not beaten Final Fantasy XVI.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target.
I've liked what I've
She
seen
is
of him.
dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
Also, the fact that his name is Tiamat.
Let's get this done.
But I remember even when I last played this on I remember that cutscene at the beginning seems to have just issues. Also go in and probably adjust, like, tune around, well, screw around a little bit with the settings. Yoshida.
Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said...
Yeah. I remember when I first got this game, I had to wait 7 days for it to release, and it didn't know. Ah! Let's see. No, there you go, graphic settings. Sorry, got some of my custom stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, motion blur's turned off. You know, I'll leave it as is. If we continue to have problems, then I will lower the settings.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
I just remember that first cutscene usually did have, well, had problems last time I played too.
We're just in time.
No, this is the first time I'm playing it on stream. I'm just saying, but I played it before, because I'm on the Steam build. And the last time I played it on the Steam build, I had some issues. With the same exact cutscene. This is not a... Okay, it's not a first-time playthrough, but it is a first-time finish. I've never beaten this game before.
These iron blood are more beast than man.
Where this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Yeah, I do think a lot of the voices I've heard have there are some really good voices in this
I wonder
game.
that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides... Your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
To be honest, he's all they really need in this kind of combat.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Also, the other thing is this game visually does look really good. It was also nice just to have, like, you know, a little bit back to hard fantasy. And to have the icons be actual plot point again.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
There he is. The dominant of Earth. Titan.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
Kind of.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Shiva.
Come on.
A lot of the other games were pretty hard, but it all depends on, like, way you get, like, the graphic content. Like, 13 got pretty harsh, too. Six literally had a madman poison an entire city through their water supply. Though I also love the size difference between Shiva and Titan. I was just thinking this is an interesting design for Titan. And Titan's always been like, you know, the bulk, like the massive imposing figure. But, like, the way this one looks, so much more intimidating.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Oh, it's insane, like, seeing these things fight, because here's the thing, we've never seen the summons used for, like, war. We've always ever seen them just used as abilities for the player. And, you know, just hearing how and seeing how powerful okay, I can't go that way. Seeing the summons are in the normal Final Fantasy games, and then see them in a warlike context, really is a sight to behold. So we've seen Titan shield us many times, but actually seeing them fight is insane. And they're just shifting the very earth. Shiva's just creating walls of ice everywhere. Squish.
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Okay, just let me have my flashback sequence.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
Do you yield? Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Ah, the puppy.
Two arms. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
I don't need the combat training. I'm gonna do it myself. I'll go over it in detail later.
He won! See? I told you he could do it!
Aye.
I thought I'd just get to wail on them, but nah.
Bested at last.
So it is nice. I guess that is a little player conscious just to skip the
It was a
tutorials.
display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
I do like this game's combat.
What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Being able to weave magic and melee together is really good.
Joshua.
On my
The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
on my own, I have gone to use
Why shouldn't I?
thunder magic. Up to thunder
That's right.
magic. I will leave it at that.
Coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
He's a good brother. He cares.
Grace has returned.
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
He's a bitch.
We should join them.
The mighty Chocobo. It's kind of cool also seeing Chocobo in like full-blown battle armor.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Toggle. Stop it, boy. Not now.
Ah, he's a
You'll make
puppy.
a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Look at Torgal like, I want to get the butterfly.
Torgal.
Look at him. He's a good boy.
Going, Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
I love dogs. Sunrise, sunset.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
All right.
Yeah, items around the world. Let's see. Potions.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
You can tell Clive does not like this.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
I mean, if it was me as I am now, yes. Big can't imagine it's someone who's
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
and they've been beat down their whole life.
I think someone's hungry.
Oh, Torgal.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua.
Ugh.
Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
You will put Joshua's comfort and safety before your own. Do you understand? Yes, Your Grace.
And there's her. I'll be honest, the doors here also are like one of the cooler uses of, well, one of the more interesting uses of like the PS5's
Good luck.
control, like triggers from my understanding. And as on the PS5 build of this, you actually feel resistance when you push the trigger, which I'll give props. That's cool. It's a gimmick, but doesn't really add much to the game, but it's pretty cool immersion.
commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Your mother isn't here.
I do like the Archduke.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Fire flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It's interesting that his throne is made of stone.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
Like, it's interesting, like, looking at the Duke's throne, that there isn't really any comfort there. It's a stone throne, there's no cushions, none of that.
We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
There's no comfort with that throne. Also, yeah, this is an interesting mechanic that I do. Well, not mechanic. This is just, I think, the 16 that I like, which is the active time lore, and the fact that it gives you, like, information. So you could check a glossary of the events just talked about. So, like, information on the Iron Kingdom, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, the castle itself, the Mother Crystals, and even Elwyn Rossfield, Clive's father. It's nice because it gives you an opportunity just to double check any of the lore and everything that they've been talking about. Because 16 is a long game. There's a lot of stuff going on. So it's nice to be able to check in and just have refreshers on certain details.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rossfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't
keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
But he's not the Phoenix.
You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Like I said, I like the Archduke.
This is it, then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Only
There's going to be
15
another
and he's going to war.
Isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
He's still only 15. I do have all the the two DLC for this game, so
Sorry, Emperor.
we will also get to those when we eventually unlock them.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly. I'll try.
I know that they both had to do with two classic Final Fantasy. One's a summon, the other is a super boss. And one who nearly drove us insane the other night in Strangers of Paradise.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
As grace departs, open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Okay. Use the world map to select the areas we're going to. I remember, like, some areas are, like, more linear, and then there's a couple more open areas.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Yeah, I don't have any of the timely accessories on. I'm not going to use them. But, if you are having trouble, you can equip them. Yeah, these are the timely accessories, which will just, like, which will help you, like, auto-dodge, slow down time, that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm not going to use any of them.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path. And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
My god, we're rich! 2 gil! As someone who usually likes, in Final Fantasy, likes the Red Mage class, Clive's whole playstyle really clicks with me. He doesn't get like anything too extreme with his magic, at least not yet that I've seen. But a lot of his he's basically a red mage where he has access to basic level spells as well as long swords.
With me.
Yep, the magic burst.
Down with you!
Whee!
Goblins.
Yeah, I really do like the combat though. Like I said, because of the fact I like the combos, I like the reward of the fact that this game rewards more if you do more than just button mashing.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
Because of the fact if you do more than just button mashing, you're able to use the magic burst to deal some pretty ridiculous damage. And as you play through the game and unlock more abilities, you are able to do more and more insane stuff.
There's more.
Yeah, some enemies will drop loot. Which I think the only thing really that the goblins are going to drop is Gil. To be honest, it's not too big of a concern right now what we get. I think the Gil is going to carry back over post-flashback, but things like the potions and everything, we'll be able to get more at any time.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number are spells.
And what a number. We'll all have our hands full here.
And stay down!
But a graze, my lord.
I know my usual play style is I use Phoenix Shift to close the gap, and I use the but I don't use it as try to use it as an actual dodge just because it's not built for that.
We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
I also do like the fact that if your inventory is maxed for certain potions, it'll just automatically use them. So you're not letting anything you run by go to waste. I think it's a nest of goblins.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
Care to thin the herd?
As if you have to ask.
And stay down! Forevermore! Down with you!
Come on, at least give me a challenge.
There was one. Shit! He's invited a friend!
That's a big goblin.
On your feet, Sir Wade. Here it comes. Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another. You don't have to tell me twice. That's right.
So enemies have a stagger gauge. When they become partially staggered, where their will gauge is reduced 50%, they'll have a short opening for combination attacks. Ah, fuck. I need to get back used to the timing. There we go. I actually used to be pretty good at precision dodging. Yeah. Hey, it worked for Guts. At least his sword is more believable than, say, Cloud.
Let's try.
Right. That's something I've always been kind of bad at in this game. That's the parries, but... Ah, fuck. I tend to rely a little bit more on the dodge counters. Gigas slain. Some armlets. Yeah, no, actually, Clive's blade, at least at this point, is... Yeah, it's at least semi-realistic in terms of the blade. It's definitely a little bit longer than it should be for him, but it's not like an unreasonable weight or anything. Because it looks like it's just like a normal, like, broadsword.
There he is.
Though, in all honesty, again, that's still nothing compared to Cloud's. But, you know, whatever will compare to the goddamn Buster Sword. Where the fuck are you shooting? Ah, look, man, there's nowhere you can run.
This ends now. What's in there?
I think this guy needs some mints.
this far south.
Yeah, hell of an opening tutorial, boss.
Clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite. Oh, that reeks! I said, stay away from its mouth.
And I was mid combo, but you know what? So shit.
Where's it going? Your guess is as good as mine.
Time for a QT.
Don't!
I do like the cinematic strikes and the fact that they give you an advantage, or like, it allows like some more dramatic scenes for these fights. Shit. Right. Like, the timing for the magic burst is actually pretty tight, if I'm gonna be honest. It's something you do need to get practice with.
I cannot fall here.
Dodge.
Now for the final push, my lord.
They eat dirt.
We made it die.
Wait, did I precision dodge bad breath? I definitely, in terms of like how I played this, I definitely invested more into learning precision dodges than I did into parries. I definitely rely a lot more on my blade than my spell. That's just more because of the abilities we get later.
my lord. Thanks. I never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbals too.
I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment.
This is worse
If we
than
don't
I
stop
thought.
them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
And then the whole duchy will reach.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Damned blight.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a moble's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow. Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
These were lively here than they did at the duchy.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
You just can't be the Phoenix.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
Ah, that's the question.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon.
The Phoenix.
Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
I don't suppose I'll be missed.
Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to.
Yeah, Torgal followed us.
You being a fine hound.
Hey, he's just a troublemaker.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling.
He had to work hard to get here.
If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe.
Yeah, while he doesn't have the power to turn to the Phoenix, he does have abilities like Rising Wing and Fire.
I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. All right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Ah! Look at that Torgal puppy. Can we just get more Torgal puppy? Adorable.
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys in duty, eh?
Easiest way to break into a heavily fortified fort. Espionage. Especially if you're here, if you're not here to take the fort itself, but take out certain people.
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
Is that...
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Like I said, I have a goal for how far I'm gonna get. I want to get in tonight's stream. I think we're actually going to get there, but I'm not sure.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
So, playing as Joshua, we have a different... Well, we have different abilities than Clive. We have access to Curaga, the highest form of cure. Our magic is a lot stronger. And when you swing your sword, it's... Well, your normal attack is just magic. Joshua will not use that longsword he's picked up.
I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No. I must do my duty.
Is a lot slower to fight as Joshua, which makes sense. He's not a combatant like Clive.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambra Quagarb. But why would the Empire...
We must find my father.
I'll say your only dodge is a backstep. In terms of combat, you are better off just hanging back and casting.
Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
Dominant.
If you can't tell, they want the Phoenix. I can't... Honestly, I get it, because the Phoenix... Well, the Phoenix in general is one of the more powerful Final Fantasy summons.
Tyler!
I mean, as Clive pointed out, it's the power to control life and death.
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
Phoenix Downs are not a thing in this world, to my knowledge.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
There he is. There's our protagonist.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Now's not the time for that.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Omnia lost Alan, Twisa Gelif. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
Magic owl.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
Let him do his job.
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
They take out their leadership, it's game over. Especially because they're here specifically for the Phoenix.
You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
And love the music. This game's soundtrack is fantastic. Which is not surprising because it's Soken, the composer for Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack, which is also fantastic.
We're too late. Everyone's dead. Damn it all.
Captain!
Take them.
Let none escape.
As you command.
You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
Forevermore!
Right in the balls.
That's them done. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
Where have I seen this pose before? And it's a Dragoon.
May I have this dance? He's an Imperial Dragoon. And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you.
And of course, it wouldn't be a Dragoon without jump.
Still, damn you!
Ah, fuck, I... a little too early. Get staggered!
He's open! Now, Clive! Have at it! You're going to regret that, boy.
There you go. Joke's on him. I used the main Dragoon. I used to be a floor tank, so I know all the tricks of the trade. And we're done. Night of the Blinding Dawn slain.
Are you hurt? I'm fine. So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
No, he's looking for information.
We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
What is that?
Uncle, you're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Roslith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
How much of them can be trusted?
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
Answer is none.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run! No!
And there goes the Archduke.
Traitors! Your Highness!
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
I have to. I had to. Clive,
I'm counting on you, Joshua. Oh, fuck.
Kill him! Now!
Torgal's smart. Torgal ran.
Phoenix.
Can't control it.
The Phoenix! Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this! He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him.
No, my lord! Fall back! Clive!
Oh, no, the Chocobo!
Thank you, Carl. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
Not now. Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him.
My lord?
What in the name of...
Creature of Hellfire.
A second icon of fire. That's impossible.
And now we're back to the opening.
Who are you? It's me! No! Leave me alone!
Yeah, I don't know what it is about that opening cutscene where this has problems, but here you see it just ran fine. Yeah, so now we control the Phoenix. And now we can actually we have to actually aim our attack. That's no longer just button spam. Wait for the glow. Two summons in Final Fantasy related to the element of fire, or at least heavily related to the element of fire. There is the Phoenix, which will revive, and well, this one. Oh, yeah, no, by your rules there's only one, but by our eyesight, I see two. I will say I love this. I love the designs for the icons in general, but like this one, the second icon of fire, I'm waiting to say the name, though we all know who it is. I believe he uses the technique here, so once he uses it, I'll confirm the name. But it's such a wild design for this icon. I just love the icon fights in general that I've seen so far, because they are such cinematic fights and just these giant creatures. And the soundtracks for all of them are fucking amazing. Awakening. Damnation in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hellfire. The spell of Ifrit.
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die!
Yeah, it's wild seeing Ifrit in Final Fantasy XIV, where like it's like this skeletal creature of fire. Meanwhile, in 16, he's a hulking beast. Like he's a brawler. And I love it. I really do love this design for Ifrit. I especially love the more wolf-like features to the face. And Phoenix is giving as good as he's got.
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him!
Ifrit does not care.
Please! Stop it! Murderer. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Oh, what? You know, I'm definitely gonna lower the graphic settings. Yeah, that frame rate's a little ridiculous. I wasn't having this problem before, so it's definitely because I think it's because I'm doing both streaming and playing. It's actually probably because I have both streaming, playing, Discord, and
Quite a mess that monster made.
the tracker and everything going.
Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped.
I should have trusted my gut and lowered them when I had the chance before the flashback.
Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Traitor!
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see.
Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
Take this one. Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
Yeah, I gotta lower the settings graphically. Don't know why. It's very inconsistent, seems like, where it seems to like drop like quality like that. Oh. Is it? Nah, it's still cutscene. Okay, well, it's moving normal speed again. So yeah, I'm gonna lower everything down to medium. I know, like, the first time I had it was pros. That's also because, like, the motion blur was set to max by default. And after I got rid of that, I didn't have problems on my own.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation?
And I was walked down memory lane.
Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
Ah, shit.
And?
It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's.
I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
After you do, that is.
I won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
How do they...
Okay, so there's a lot of new stuff that can be done. So first things first, let me lower this. I'm gonna turn that off, actually. Let me see here.
Expect us to kill something that can do this.
They don't.
And before I forget, also, the redeemable items. So these are going to be various items that are from other titles. So we have the Kate Sith charm, which is a reoccurring character in Final Fantasy. The Onion Sword, the weapon of the Final Fantasy III protagonist. Brave Blade, Cortana, and the Buster Sword. We also have various songs. Gear Nike. So we have... The thing is, the other weapons aren't that much stronger. I'm not going to use them yet. I'm going to keep the Imperial Infantry Blade for a little bit, but we will... One thing I will use is the Kate Sith charm, because it doesn't do anything but increase my gil. Now we also have the abilities menu. So we've been earning ability points throughout the course of the flashback, and now we're able to spend them. We can use them to buy different special attacks, as well as upgrade our Phoenix abilities. We have Phoenix Shift, which is what we have been using. I don't know what mastering Phoenix Shift does. I've been trying to figure that out. Rising Flame, we've already used. We also now have access to Scarlet Cyclone, a new attack, which is meant more for AoE than damage. Which is it has inverted stats compared to Rising Flames, where Rising Flames does more damage and less stagger. Scarlet Cyclone does more stagger and less damage. And then Heat Wave is actually a pretty good ranged option. There's also the Flames of Rebirth, the unique ability of Phoenix. This is one of our special techniques. And as you can see, it will summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies caught while also restoring your HP. It is expensive to use. You have to build a gauge to use it. And it's not really something we're going to be worrying about right now. I am also going to pick up as many of these as I can. And there we go. Master all that.
Only the girl holding its leash.
And gain some new build attacks, so I will be able to spread out and use more combos. Yeah, whatever plans they had in terms of like the map for this environment, but
Do you think a
God.
retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
Those two really did a number on all this.
Did you hear that?
Down there.
There's their dominant.
So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Ironblood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait.
You look familiar.
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The dominant? Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming, and I see many.
We end this quickly.
Schreischgott! Adioninir Sagarin!
Please.
Jeder! Machst die Eile! What Alvation Naukin, Alan Scully asked.
Let this be the end.
Avis! Care to kill some Ironblood? Gladly. Wyvern, you focus on the target.
Understood.
Yeah, ice versus fire. Not exactly a good matchup for you.
I'm in your debt.
Orders, Sergeant! Stop talking and move!
Myra?
Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed.
Yeah, she's kicking 3 of our asses with ice magic, and she's not even like primed to be able to turn into Shiva.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
Not this time. Not this time.
Shiva defeated.
Is she dead?
I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
No, that's not you. Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
Fuck. We've got company, Wyvern. What the hell are you doing?
Lord Ohida Vedra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
This is his letter of resignation.
Sorry, Jill.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
The Dominant. I know her.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here!
That's enough.
Now that that's done,
Can't put it off.
Ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And you think I don't? The Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she.
Let's find out.
Wyvern! Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, Sergeant. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
still clinging to the past like a torn blanket.
This is the thing. We're using fire, and his spell is just ruined. So he's not even. He doesn't even have any like element. He's just basic magic.
For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand.
Not this time.
By a traitor's blade.
Tiamat bested. No, fuck. Great time to start killing each other. Thunder. Dog.
This way. Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Fuck. Fuck.
Hugo, dear, my proud desert lion. Would that you had taken care when chasing the hare? I expected more from the mighty Titan. You put the Ice Queen on her back, no doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
Things are in motion. And I think...
The thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were a fucking snake, Sid.
There's a familiar Final Fantasy
We have
name.
work to do.
So we've got Clive, Jill, Sid. In terms of this area, we've got the Titans of Shiva and Ifrit. Not Ifrit, Shiva and Titan.
Is it really you?
Phoenix is dead. This is, there are a lot of icons in this one area right now.
And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life. That's who.
Torgal.
Eh?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the chocobo type. Clive Rosfield.
Ah, so you know our name.
Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right. You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
So now, to compare where we were, over here is where we started the game. This is the kingdom, the Duchy, what was the Duchy of Rosfield. Not anymore, though. So we've moved pretty far. And we also have this giant hole. I'm just seeing if there's anything else we could see. There's more to the world, but we won't be seeing that later. Ugh. The Deadlands.
Not much further now.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
Great place to hide.
The last place anyone would think to look.
Home sweet home.
But I keep playing my personal file just so I could get some more. I haven't played this game for a hot minute just because of the fact I've been practicing and playing a lot of other games. But if I also do that, I can also get rid of. We don't have to hear like, oh, you got an achievement, you got an achievement, you got an achievement from Steam. Welcome to the hideaway. Moogle.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
You're back.
Ah, Talia.
And this is the Dominant.
How cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
Well, none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on. Have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
Also, unsurprisingly, Sid is fucking great. Which is, again, not surprising with a character named Sid. Welcome to the Hideaway. The Hideaway is the most, well, it's our hub. This is where we're going to be coming back most of the time to refresh supplies, upgrade weapons, all that good stuff.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. All right. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield.
He knows a lot about us.
I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today.
Yeah, soldiers survived that night. There's no way they weren't going to talk about the fact that the second icon of fire appeared.
From a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Love a revenge story.
Why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then. You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
He's in... Oh no. Goots, was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
A blacksmith? To the forge it is, then.
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Ah, rum.
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lostwing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Griga to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so?
I guess I'll take this rum.
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Oh, damn you, Goots. All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind.
Yeah, as we play the game, we're going to collect various materials that we'll be able to use to craft new items and reinforce our current gear.
And the belt, Caesar Square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
I suppose I should thank Goots.
Here it's equipped. No, I already equipped it. But for now, I'm also going to switch over to the Brave Blade. Actually, no, I'll switch. The Brave Blade, I think, is the weapon. Because all of these, I believe, are weapons from other Final Fantasy games. The Buster Sword is obviously Final Fantasy VII. I know I've seen the Brave Blade before. I think it's Final Fantasy II, I want to say.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Come on, nearly there. You, blankets, quick as you like. All right, we make him comfortable while the bed's made up. Well, you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
Volunteered.
What the hell have I got myself into?
Oh, you just joined up.
Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you?
The same.
At this rate, you won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary?
We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Was Ty the one looking after Jill?
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
Yeah, it really just did. You're the one who assumed he was here for something else.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
Another fine day at the Hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything? You ask me.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Oh. And thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
And now we've got side quests.
Who are these people?
Yeah, so now whenever you see a green icon, that means that it's a side quest. There are various ones all over. I'm not going to be covering them all. Then we have the orchestrion here, which is actually the same one as in Final Fantasy XIV. You collect rolls and you can play different songs. Hey. I know this song. This is Final Fantasy. That was, I believe, both those songs were Final Fantasy XIV.
Supplies for my journey to Lostwing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
I like her.
You'll not find a better price than that.
I'm gonna
That's all.
stick with a lot of the gear that they
Why,
give me.
you're barely a guiltier name. You taking his side now? And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just
Thank me.
got loose.
Thank your dog.
Torgal's great. We love Torgal. Look at him. He's a big boy. I miss puppy Torgal. Can we go back to puppy Torgal? That's interesting. So these are scattered all over the place, and you'll be able to use these to... Well, actually, I believe they're mostly only in the area, like this, the hideaway. This is the Hall of Virtue, which is a customizable battlescape that will let you test new abilities and train.
Stay down.
And if you go into training options, you can actually have it, you know, be able to change everything, and also go to select target, and you can create, you can switch to any enemy you, well, I'm wrong. I thought it was every enemy we fought, but nah, it's only the goblins, the Gigas right now. More will become available as we play the game.
You all done?
Yeah, I just had a trip.
Leaving already, are ya?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
What we say for the next quest, when we get to the back to the map, I'm gonna step out really quick and get a drink.
There's a good girl. Hungry, are you?
We love a chocobo. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, to the Great Wood we go.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you that we're outlaws. But you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor? You know.
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. But a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it.
Torgal.
That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
He's a good boy.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
So Torgal will actually
Did
fight
I mention
alongside
there'd be deadly
Clive, and
There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome. For that and the shortcut.
So as the game mentioned, Torgal is controlled through the same menu as your potions. He has 3 command styles: Sick, Ravage, and Heal.
Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Or maybe they're not.
And Torgal will actually pretty much be your main constant companion throughout the entire game.
We still have a way to go.
What are my abilities looking at? 176. That's taunt. Which one was charged magic? I don't get. Is there a benefit to mastering some of these skills? I don't know. I honestly don't know what precision dodge does when upgrading. So I'll upgrade it eventually and we'll figure it out. I don't know, does it just give like better timing? More deadly beasts. He takes us to such great places already, and we just met him.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
We like Torgal.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Remember when I said there'd be deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts aren't much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
They didn't think you'd come and be mentioned all this earlier.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
Scarlet Cyclone is great for dealing with AoE. Well, being surrounded, as you saw earlier. We saw earlier in combat.
After you.
But Rising Flame, while great to be used mid combo, Heat Wave is better just because of the fact, in my opinion, just because of the fact it's a heavier ranged option.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on.
Well, those ruins we saw when Phoenix was fighting, there's this massive chasm underground.
Mind your eye.
Early to be fighting them, though. Or at least I know of. I don't really try to prioritize magic bursts when the enemy's not staggered, just because of the fact that they're going to be moving around so much that I do not have the ability to focus on dealing that timing the buttons properly this time. There he goes. There isn't really, from what I've seen, there's not like a massive use for Gil. It's mostly used to buy some like extra equipment and mostly potions.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
Because you'll actually just end up forging most of your weapons at the blacksmith.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
What is it, boy? At least one of us knows. These woods. Thank you, Torgal.
Torgal will sometimes alert you to stuff and like hidden areas.
Well, they look like you're happy. And for once, it's not my fault.
Stay down. It's over.
This is stupid. I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Steve.
That was just... That was a multi-kill.
Get him, boy.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
I think that saying is pretty much Clive's entire life right now. He's been doing what it has to be done just to survive. Aren't you a beauty? I'm proud to kill you.
That sword sharp.
You better hope so.
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
What? Still short, just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
I wonder, is there a bonus for cutting off your tail? I think I played too much Monster Hunter at this point. Which is funny, because I don't even play that much Monster Hunter.
Someone's got the ump. Where he stops, no one knows.
Away he goes.
Not this time.
I doubt he'll do that again.
Not if we kill him first.
Don't let them get away.
Oh, but you know, he's trying it again.
Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Torgal.
I haven't died in this game yet, and I'm not gonna start today. Fafnir slain. I do like how all the enemies, a lot of like the boss monsters, some of them have unique names. Like that was Fafnir of the North.
Come on. Stand back.
Sid's got a little bit more power than he's been leading us to believe.
You're a dominant.
I am. Aye. Well, not by choice, mind. Whole bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Yep, this is the dominant of lightning. With the icon Ramu.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack. Dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war?
I'd say more of a revolution.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Huh? Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this Dominant of Fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Whee! I do love the fact that Phoenix Shift can be used to close the distance even on fly enemies. Because, well, Clive is still just a normal guy, so he's not gonna have, like, insane jump heights. Yeah, so you want to get like really good at the damage. You're going like get really good damage numbers out there. You will need to master doing get really good at magic burst.
Upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
I'm not super good at it.
Right.
So there's always going to be a gap in my ability.
Quiet.
That's why I enjoy this game. I am not a master of it.
Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent.
Isn't she pleasant?
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
Oh.
is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
Air magic.
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
I was off fighting in the clearing. We got more room to maneuver.
At least they're not giant lizards.
No, they're just the Imperial Army. Of course, they can use the wind magic. She clearly could use arrow, so it makes sense that the rest of the people under her command would be able to use arrow also. You never saying I'm not good at parrying. I'm doing it a lot this time. Also, yes, if you may notice, a lot of his commands are the ninja commands. So they've had, you've seen dragoons, and now we're seeing a ninja. Ah, fuck!
And now,
Too slow.
I mean, it makes sense that we would be seeing a lot of commands from other Final Fantasy titles, especially 14, being this is a game this game shares a lot of developers, including Yoshida, who is the head of Final Fantasy 14. Give me a second. That is...
Not this time.
Midnight Raven slain. Though, I think this is gonna be the... After we're done here, I think this is where we're gonna call it for the night.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria. And one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. They're in Lost Swing.
Supposedly a dominant of fire.
As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
I'm gonna mess around with the settings a little bit, like between streams, to see if I can get it to be where it's a more consistent 60 FPS. I am not happy with the fact that it has not been consistent. But with that, like I said, well, actually, hold on, let me start this area so I can access my menu and save. I think so. It might be because of the encoder. I'll have to check and see if there's anything I can do to improve that.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
Sid would love to fly.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Obelisks are scattered all around the world, and all you gotta do is walk up to one and Clive will automatically attune to it, and you'll be able to access these as fast travel points. These are more useful later in the game when we start getting to the larger areas, but for right now, this, like I said, this is where we're gonna call it right now. Let me see here. If I leave... Well, first things first. Be the most important thing to do. The most important thing to do. Put your blade away. Pet Torgal.
Good boy.
Look at him! If I leave, will it... Let's head back to the hideaway right now, so that way I should be able to save there. There you go. With that, so we're gonna call a stream for the day. I hope you're all looking forward to more Final Fantasy 16. I'm happy to actually be streaming another Final Fantasy game because I haven't streamed a Final Fantasy game since I'd like to say Final Fantasy VI. So this is gonna be fun. For now, though, I will see you all later.